Yes, people, welcome back to Rivals Lounge, where on the thumbnail there's different people because different people had to swap out and come into it. So big up to Hooks and Wolfie for being extra additions, I suppose. Why wouldn't you want to miss a show where Qarabag's absolutely duppy Chelsea? I'm unlucky to not get the win. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Right? I mean, Romz is going to join us as well. I forgot to add him. He was meant to swap him once. Monts is obviously doing up his best work in Serbia, so even to it. Serbia? Yeah, he's in Serbia, man. He's snowing.
In Serbia.
What's he doing in Serbia? I mean, it's snowing over there.
What is he doing in
Serbia? And no, I'm joking. He's got his I'm not actually allowed to say, to be fair. That's for him to probably disclose. But yeah, make sure you smash the like, subscribe if you're brand new. If you didn't know, Foden decided he wants to be a sat-nav again, you know, putting 2 in the bottom corner against Dortmund, who put 4 past every Champions League team, apparently. Are Liverpool ready for the Premier League clash against them? Who knows? What are you saying, Hooks?
I still think that Liverpool's winning that game, personally. Like, sorry, I'm not talking about Man City. I still think Man City's winning that game. Yeah. Like, I just think that Haaland's like he's too strong at the moment. Like, Liverpool's defense ain't that great. Like, even if they did play in a lower block than what they usually do, there's going to be moments in the game where they want to attack. And I just think that Haaland just that run, it's crazy, man. He's fully in Terminator mode. So yeah, but you never know, man. Like,
so Liverpool done then?
Yeah.
Are you saying done even if they win, or done if they lose that one?
I mean, when you say done, what do you mean? Do you mean in
title,
terms of winning the title? But I think everybody's done. So like, I think the title's already Arsenal. So I think everybody's done. Like, for me, it's like it's more. This game is a big game for them because whoever loses it is 100% done.
I wouldn't say 100%, but I hear what you're saying.
I was going to say though, Wolfie, big up to Marinakis, man. See that is what he done recently for one of the
10 grand.
What would you call them, the victims or heroes or
heroes? Yeah.
Yeah. Gave him 10 grand, a season ticket for next season, a director
flying out on the plane with the boys.
Yeah, all sorts. Team hotel. Big up him, man.
And that's near where we are, bro. Huntington. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how close it is. My geography when it comes to this part of the land, I have, when someone says a name, I have no idea. So
yeah, it's like the next stop down from where I live, man. And it's like, damn, it's crazy.
Yeah,
when you hear the story of what he did, you're like, the man's either a hero or crazy, man, because that took some balls doing what he was doing. But yeah. He's got a GoFundMe if anyone wants to support him. I think it's up to like 50 grand in there as well. Nice dice source, so big up to him.
Big up to him, man.
Yeah.
But yeah. What are you saying about Man City?
I still think they win the league.
Oh, really?
I still think they win the league. I think I'm not writing anyone off from Liverpool, Arsenal, or Man City. I just think, and I don't know if Daps will agree. Is that his Daps coming? Big up Daps.
Yeah, that's Daps.
I just feel.
Fuck you, Wolfie.
How are you, mate? I was just picking up your club.
Fuck you, Wolfie.
Wow, man.
No, you can still big up my club. It's still fuck Wolfie for life.
Okay, fair enough. But I just think, here's my perspective of it. Nothing's done until it's done, right? But I think January is the key time. If Man City are within 5 to 6 points of, let's say, Arsenal, if they're top of the league, I still would fancy City to win it. I think if Arsenal can drag a lead out to 8 to 10 points by January, mid-Jan, then Arsenal are definitely going to win it. Yeah, but I would not want City chasing me down with a 5-point gap. I wouldn't feel comfortable if I was an Arsenal fan.
I wouldn't disagree with you on that, by the way. I think if Arsenal make this gap much bigger, then allow it, innit?
Yeah, I just think 5-6 points are Man City for me are still favourites in Jan. And that doesn't mean that you can't go clear of them by 9 points before then. I think, I mean, you know better than me.
know, I
Jax.
hear
How
you.
many times have you seen that
be,
robot
yeah,
mode
yeah.
in that second half of the season happen?
Yeah,
Good squad or not, it's the mentality.
It's when Pep gets to the point of knowing his best 11 and going, right, cool, now we're going like this. And what it is at the moment, like Pep said it himself pretty much. Like at the moment, it doesn't look like Arsenal are dropping points. So it's difficult to look at anyone winning the league but Arsenal because they're looking that good defensively. But things do change in football, like in over a season. I've seen it. Like I said, I found a clip 2 years ago, right, of me in February. And I get asked about if maybe that might be City's year in the Champions League. And I said, we've got Tottenham at the weekend, and I don't know if we're even going to beat Tottenham. So how can I talk about, we went on and won a treble, right? That was in February. And I was going, I don't even know if like things just change in football. Injuries happen. I'm not wishing injuries on no one, but injuries happen and that changes everything. So, but I don't know, like we're looking good. Arsenal are looking good. One thing I do know is that that game at the Etihad in, I don't know, it's probably March or something. It's going to be, it's already broke. No, I'm telling you now, like in my WhatsApp group, people already saying tickets are going to be going for fucking grands.
Yeah, it's going to be mad.
But I think I would, if I was a Man City fan, I would like that game a little earlier. Do you know what I'm saying? Like by April, if Arsenal carry on and they do, and you're still holding a similar pattern, that feels a bit later. You would have liked that a bit earlier to add some pressure on. If you beat them, you cut that deficit down. I think
that
suits Arsenal more.
That's it. Where if we need Arsenal to drop 3 points somewhere, and we need to continue to win, right? If we can leave it, the deficit is 3 points going into that game at the Etihad, then fucking game on. Like,
yeah, that is one way of looking.
But either way, that game is going to be fucking massive.
I really hope that I'm not in a scenario where
Drewski, suck out whoever you are.
Who's that?
I don't know. He's just saying Daps be glazing everywhere. So yeah, suck out. Your pump.
No, I just really hope that come that game, it's not a scenario where you're 3 points behind us, because then, like, I just feel like that will like Haaland will be up for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a scenario where Haaland, because obviously Haaland's got his little thing with Arsenal anyway. Like him and Gary going at it. So,
but bro, last time, you know what? At your ground, they didn't.
They made up a bit. Yeah, I see.
It's like they've made up. Bro, but I've actually seen them after games catching jokes together. That's a mad thing, yeah? There's this, like, people make out that Gabriel and Haaland have got this mad fucking hate. It's not as bad as people, like, I've seen them catching jokes together. Like, it's not as bad as...
Yeah, but when we're talking a game that's going to mean, it's going to mean.
Oh hell yeah, bro!
They're going to be at it, man. They're going to be at it.
And Haaland, I guess after the 5-1, Haaland was a bit like, you know what, I'm going to calm down a little bit because fucking they did beat us 5-1. So I think
now it's like there's a bit of respect there, innit? I feel like 2-3 years ago, Haaland was probably like, "Who are these man?" Do you know what I mean? Who are these man? And now it's like, "Oh, right. These are these man."
And you've got to remember, like all footballers, yeah, Haaland is like maturing in front of us. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just had a kid. Like, and this, some footballers don't, some footballers do, right? And I think the elite ones are the ones that start maturing and aren't still doing balloons. Yeah. the ones that are clients and doing balloons, they haven't matured.
You better hope he doesn't have a second kid. Gibbs White had his second kid in the summer. He's been shit ever since.
Right, but you know what? Yeah,
third time's a charm, Wolfie. Third time's a charm.
I Wolfie, get your connection telling me he needs to have another one. But I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. It's like, look, at this point, I was getting vexed when I thought we conceded a shot on target. You know what I mean? Like, not even conceded a goal. I was vexed when oh shit, we conceded a shot on target. Like, that's how mad Arsenal's defense. That's like,
bro. Do you know the way I see it? The way I see it, yeah. And me and Steve was speaking this morning, right? And this is just from experience of title races, that at the moment, if we look at Arsenal, Yeah, and Pep kind of said it himself. If you look at how Arsenal are performing at the moment, yeah, then it would be very easy to just go, yeah, no, we ain't catching them. Fucking they ain't conceded. Like, but in a title race, all you have to do is stay in it, right? Yeah. Because weird things happen. Like I said, if I go back to that 2014 where we were top for 2 weeks of the season, yeah, Arsenal were top for a bit, Chelsea were top for a bit, Liverpool were very much top for a bit, and then all of a sudden some weird shit happens and City fucking win the league. Yeah, you just have to stay in it, and that's why I think it is so mental when I see any, and I know it's not all Liverpool fans, by the way, but when I see any Liverpool fans throwing the towel in, right, I just kind of think, do you know what,
too early.
Anything, but here's the thing. You can't ever say to Arsenal again that they're bottle jobs, right? Because if you think, and firstly, Liverpool, and I said it on the stream the other day, Liverpool are the bottle jobs of this season. I don't care if Arsenal don't win the league. Liverpool are the bottle jobs of this season, yeah? Going into this season, they were champions. The money they spent and the way they were speaking, they are the bottle jobs. But if you as Liverpool, of course, if they win it, they're not bottle jobs.
If they
but
win, a different story.
If you know that Arsenal are bottle jobs, and by the way, that's what Liverpool fans are all going, Arsenal bottle jobs, cool. Then surely don't throw the fucking towel in. You just keep staying, even if it's a 9 point. Do you know what? Fuck it. You never know, yeah? Bro, we were 8 points behind them lot with 6 games to go. I didn't think we were going to win the league, but mad shit happens in football, right? So for Liverpool fans to be throwing the towel in already, I just think.
But that's expected. It's expected, Daps, because let's be real. Yeah. Me and you, we know about winning leagues in title races from being behind. Them man don't.
Yeah, true.
Them man always win their league when it's like, yeah, clear.
Yeah, true.
Front runner clear. Like, do you know what I mean? No one's around us. Yeah, we've done it. Or is the league's done by February? That's them, man. Them man don't know about the hard knock life when it comes to winning the Premier League. So
it's true. It's true.
Look at them 2 years ago. Remember when it was a 3-horse race and they just fell apart? They were tired.
But they were expecting this whole league to be theirs now with their signings. They were expecting to be top of the league with a gap. Look at the players they bought. They're thinking it's over. Wirtz is going to come in and do bits. Meanwhile, he's trying to put a ball in. Looks like he's taking the ball to the crowd, center field. Right? Isak hasn't hit the ground running at all. Isak has not hit the ground running at all. You compare him with
Haaland. Bro, Isak. I mean, look. There might be some injuries in there, but. Right, I mean, but
I'm sorry, not with that price tag. Not with that price tag.
Bro, no, but the whole thing is that even with the injuries, yeah, that's why the price tag should have been lower, because we know that Isak struggles to stay fit. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say I told you so, but we kind of told you so. Like,
They made the signings they did. And Kaz, they made the signings they did, right? You expect him to hit the ground running, right?
Yeah.
They replaced Trent. They've gone in with a brand new left back. Yep. The manager got everyone he wanted, like straight off the bat. 410 million spent, give or take. 50. And you're expecting. I'm sorry, I'm saying corrected. 450. Right. There you go. Wow. And you're expecting.
Actually, it's 600 million.
650, shall we say?
Fuck me dead. It just gets worse, bro.
Actually, I could do it in rupees if you want. I've done it before. If you want.
Yeah, talk it. Here we go. Yeah.
The only player that's really ground running is Ekitike.
Ekitike
really
mint, man. That's where, see, I don't mind as well, because Ekitike to me as well is part of my agenda against Isak, because I actually do think that Ekitike doing so well is already impacting Isak mentally.
It should be pushing him to try to get into that starting line and to be able to prove himself, not to go. Well,
can I just
he's supposed to be professional, right?
It doesn't bode well.
Romz, are you still winning the league?
Oh no, forget that. There's a better question to ask Romz.
No. Hold on, I need an answer to that, because he said before the ball was kicked. So, are you still winning the league?
I said if it gets to 10 points, we won't win the league. But as it stands, I still think we're winning the league because it's not at 10 points.
Cool.
Wait, can I ask a better question? Romz, when did you become a rage baiter?
Oh, on Twitter,
That's
he's
telling.
always been
That's
one.
telling. I've been a rage baiter.
Listen, Romz, yeah, is the nicest guy in the world and the nicest guy in the world on stream and talks the most sense on stream. You get him on Twitter, the guy is the biggest rage baiter and always has been. Always has been. Bro, he's the guy that has been like, whenever there is a manager and everyone in a fan base thinks that manager should be sacked, he's the one cheerleading for the manager to be kept in the job.
Yeah. Oh, he's cheerleading certain Chelsea players.
No, he does this on purpose.
Oh, yes, he's mad cheerleading of the Chelsea player. I know exactly who you're talking about.
The Arsenal boys.
Going to be better than Saka, yeah? Going to be better than Saka, that one.
Oh, I thought it was going to be good.
Yeah. No. I think
the Arsenal boys. Do you think
that means you got
going to be better than Saka?
Sorry, what?
Sorry?
What was the question?
Is Esteval going to be better than Saka?
By the way, I'm still waiting for Ahmad to be better than Saka. I've heard it all before. Like, there's bare man that tell me, just because he can dribble, can do a few.
Hooks, let me give you the content of said tweets.
Waiting, bro.
Hooks, let me give you content of said tweets. Esteval is more naturally gifted than Saka, and give it a few more years, he'll become the better player IMO.
That's
Hooks has got the ad-libs like Ambush. Hooks does the ad-libs like Ambush chasing Kidavelli.
Hey, it's mad though, cause like, you get me? What, like, these men were saying the same thing about Ahmad. But
I never said that about Ahmad.
Anthony as well. At one stage, they were saying he was going to be something special too. It didn't work out.
Foden.
Easy to say a lot, man.
You know the two players I've only compared to Saka is Palmer and Foden, and I still think both of them are better than him. That's just my opinion.
Come on, bro.
Angry by it.
Come on, bro.
I don't get it.
No, but you're one of them aesthetic merchants, isn't it? That's why you think
I own it though, and that's been my time.
Yeah, that's why you think in it. That's why you think that's cool though. But like, can Esteval do it 5-6 seasons in a row at the highest level consistently and for his country consistently?
That's why I said give it a few years. Saka's better than him now, but I said give it a few years, let him prove himself, and then it will be a different conversation. That's all.
When man is saying don't sleep on Esteval, it's impossible to sleep when everyone's fucking banging on the door. Like,
No, bro, he's good, man.
I think Esteval's really good, to be fair. But,
how about this, Hooks? I even think against
Qarabag.
I even think Dauman could become better than him.
But Dauman is the best, bro. Like, Dauman is the truth, bro. Like, he's the truth, bro. Like,
someone just said that. Someone just said something really good in the Foden Saka comparison now. Yeah,
it's just silly, isn't it?
Well, one is an 8, one is a winger, right? They're literally they're playing completely different positions. And now we're seeing they are completely different.
You know what this is?
Like, there is a world for England where Saka and Foden can cook together.
You know, Saka, Foden, and Palmer debate is as dumb as Gerrard, Scholes, and Lampard debate. It's a B-Tech version.
Yeah,
Lampard
that one.
No, he doesn't.
It's actually even worse.
Everyone knows. Yeah, he's just trying to be like Romz. That's what he's doing.
But
then again. Yeah.
Anyone saying why always Saka? Because for me personally, he's consistently across the last 4 or 5 years, Saka is the levels. Yeah, of the young English players, Saka is the levels. I don't mind admitting that.
I want to go back to something that was said about the mentality and stuff like this and that. But why do we act like I got a point in my mind thinking I believe that there is mentality in Arsenal's minds. I think there's a lot of players that have changed over the years in in all squads. That mentality, you ain't got De Bruyne, you ain't got Mahrez, you got winners though. That's definitely got winning coach in that. But even he struggled last year to provide that mentality for you lot last year. So I'm going to use that as an example. Liverpool, new manager, but they've got like half a new first team or like that. I've never really won fuck all. One's won a Carabao Cup out of all of them lot, and the other one's got and Leverkusen. What? Who cares? My thing is, I don't think
in a league where Bayern are supposed to win it every year. That's big.
I don't look at that as well. I don't look at that as really as mentality for me, man. I think it's when you go through adversity which shows mentality. You lot losing 2-3 years on the bounce, finishing second or a few points off. Liverpool, where you lost a point by a point or something along them lines. Do you know what I mean? Losing in a semi-final to where you could have won and beat PSG, to be fair, but that never happened. For me, that just builds up to see if you can go again and again and again. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think builds
What's
mentality.
the
Not
point
always.
you're making?
Yeah, 'cause I think with you, mate.
Because at the start, you talk about Man City 10 points within 5 points. Well, that's different to be fair. Like you wouldn't want to be chased by them. But I don't look at this Arsenal side and think they don't have mentality. I just think they're just winless.
Based on what track record?
I can't lie. I think mentality, is an overrated word in football.
No, it's not.
Have you got
it's not overrated.
I think it's crazy overrated.
No, like one dimensional.
I think as long as you're winning and your confidence is up there, you will win.
You can look. I agree. I personally, I believe in mentality, but I also believe in the fact that you can build up mentality. It's not like, right, these are the players with mentality, full stop. We're not going to ever let anyone else get mentality. And Arsenal are building mentality year on year. Like they are 100%. And
they're maturing.
The thing is with anything, like
I'm maturing.
You have to take, there's a thing, you have to take the small wins, right? To build a mentality, you have to take the small wins. Like I always said, if you go back 2 years, I think it was treble season. I remember saying when we had Arsenal in, I think the League Cup in January, and we were in really bad form and we had injuries. And I said, Arsenal need to win this game just to know that they can beat City, right? I know this is only the League Cup, but that will be relevant when it comes to the Premier League game in 2 months' time, right? If they can get a result against us in the League Cup, they can go, boom, we know we can beat City now. And this is the thing now. Like, it is a thing. Arsenal now know they can beat City. That's the difference. Before, they didn't have that. This season, they do have that.
You know, just view mentality so one-dimensionally, though. This is the problem. Like, people think that you only build mentality through winning trophies in football.
Oh, no, you didn't. By losing, you build mentality.
Staying on the grind.
But for me, it means like we ignore the fact, of how strong mentally you need to be getting beat up year on year and then come back and produce better levels. Because every time, barring last season was mad, but there was a whole host of context in it. But
so that actually, in that case, so that actually means twice to one. So it's not that many times. Then.
Yeah, but year on year, we come back strong, and even when
year on year, except for last year.
Yeah, but even when last year, when we didn't come back as strong, we still solidified ourselves in second place. We still did better than everyone else. We just didn't do better than Liverpool. So
that's fair.
So we're not. So for me, it's like, do you know what? The man that don't get the lengtings in the rave are the man that here know and don't have the mentality to go back again. That's the man.
I think.
Right, you speaking from experience, Hooks.
I never get told no. I'm 6'6", bro. But like the man that don't get the lengtings is dark in it. Do you know what I mean?
That doesn't mean everything.
Go back.
And he is 6'6".
To kind of echo what you and Kaz said, you can build mentality through losing. I'll use 3 teams as an example. Yeah, and that's all agree with this. Before City won their first Champions League, I feel like they kind of had to lose the one against Chelsea to say, you know what, like we can go again. Us against we're always going to beat Spurs, but the year before we lost to Madrid in the final, it kicks you down, but you're like, you know what, we can go again. Chelsea, when they lost to United 3 years later, they then win the Champions League themselves. Like you do have to lose to build that mentality, but I will remain consistent. Arsenal are the team to beat right now, but I need to see this in February or March. I just need to see it. I know a lot of people are predicting Arsenal carry on winning, but once I see it, I'll be like, you know what, I hold my hands up. But pressure now is different to pressure then. That's all I'm saying, especially when you're leading the pack. But
if we look at that Chelsea team, a lot of that Chelsea team was gone.
Say again?
A lot of that Chelsea team was gone by the time they won that Champions League with Di Matteo. Drogba was just a bit part player.
But they still had the core. They still had Terry Lampard, Drogba, and Czech. They still had that core that lost.
I suppose so. Maybe.
It's also the other thing. I always liken these races to World Cups. If you look at World Cups, you always have that team that comes out and smashes Saudi like 6-0 or something. Everyone's like, oh, look how hot freaking Holland are or whatever. They're going to go and win the World Cup. And then you got the Germans, who have this random
Germans.
The Germans have a random draw, maybe a loss, and then they build themselves into the competition, and then suddenly you don't want to face them in the latter stage.
But Madrid's anyone like at the moment, I agree.
Exactly.
Madrid are the Madrid in group stages. Yeah, like they never look that good.
The Germans.
I mean,
when Madrid get to the knockout stages,
not against me.
It clicks.
Oh,
this is my point.
Well done.
This is
well
what
done.
I'm
Where's
saying.
the
Every
trophy?
discussion right now. I get it. We got to do the YouTube thing as every discussion
about
is too early.
Them man ain't ever beaten me in the knockouts, you know.
Hey, bro.
That's actually true, you know.
Yeah, they've
it's-
also
it's
done
true,
it
it's
like
true.
what, 15 times.
Never,
Thank
ever,
you.
ever, ever, ever. Yeah.
Hooks.
I hear
Hooks.
you man got Real Madrid fear. I hear it. I don't have that same fear. You get me?
Hooks,
Have you ever beat them
Yeah,
in a
you-
cup?
no,
final?
Hooks,
That
you're
ain't a
right.
trophy, bro.
Hooks,
That ain't a
Hooks,
trophy.
Hooks. We've got fear of
Those
Real
are
Madrid.
trophies.
You've got fear of
I
the
fear
Champions
Barca.
League. In that
I-
case, you've
I-
just
I
got
fear
fear of the
Barca and
Champions League. Full
Galatasaray.
stop.
I fear Barca and Galatasaray.
But before he goes
Yeah.
left,
What
it goes
at the moment? Do you fear Battle Barca though? Because the only team I think
Wow.
Arsenal should really have a bit of a about in the Champions League at the
Bayern.
moment for
It's
me
history.
is Bayern.
It's history.
It's Bayern.
It's history.
Yeah.
Barcelona's history.
they got, they got them in a couple of weeks though, without Luis Diaz. Watch them beat them now. But
I mean, look, yeah.
No Luis Diaz.
For me, when it comes
that's
to
a big
Barca,
miss.
when it comes to Barca, yeah, because I don't
History.
know what the occasion will be like in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they got the likes of Yamal, Pedri, Lewandowski, like bro, they got bare guy, Rashford, like bro, they got bare guys.
Oh, bro, imagine being
The
knocked
Marcus
out of the
Rashford.
Champions League to a Marcus fucking
Marcus
Rashford
Rashford.
goal. Ooh.
Arsenal will smash them up, man. In my opinion, they'll smash
Hey,
them up.
well,
I
hey,
even
you man.
think Chelsea beat them, funny enough, in a few weeks. I actually
Oh
think Chelsea
wait,
get them.
Romz, yeah.
Go on.
We didn't get a Chelsea fan here today, which I'm very annoyed about. But we got the guy. that's probably they're winning the Champions
Oh,
League.
we'll talk about
Where's
that.
Ches when you need him? Where's Ches?
Yeah. But,
the man running.
I know on a Thursday, Ches is actually in.
And Ches
in
only
Discord.
look,
Office.
Ches only pops up randomly, yeah, when Chelsea have won and someone else has lost.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Typically.
I'm not
You
saying
don't
he
hear from him
runs,
again.
but I'm saying he only randomly pops up when there's a reason to randomly pop up. He ain't gonna pop up because his team did they draw yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, they drew 2-2
They
to
still
carry
didn't
bags.
lose.
Carry your bags.
FC.
Carry your bags.
Fucking-
Do you know what I mean?
Yo, is that the team? Was that the team that played Real the other week? Or the other month?
I think they played Benfica and beat them 3-2, if I'm correct.
Is that the one? Is that the team that Chelsea have got their players signed up from?
No, that's
Well,
that's
that's
the
what-
French team.
No. There's the Kazakhstanian team as well, man.
But these are from Azerbaijan.
Let me check. Hold on.
There's Azerbaijanis, man.
Yeah, they beat Copenhagen as well.
Wait, have they lost yet?
Well,
They
but
haven't lost yet.
everyone beats Copenhagen. Copenhagen are there every season just to get beat.
Oh, no,
they might-
Dax,
yeah, they
there's
have.
a certain
Lost-
someone team that couldn't beat them. Copenhagen.
Oh, for real?
Who's
Yeah,
that?
I think he's next to you.
Yeah,
United couldn't.
Oh, did I not beat them?
no, man.
I don't know. I've smashed
I know
up so
you
many.
lost to them.
I've smashed up, but I can't lie. I've smashed up so many these Scandinavian teams. I've lost count. We always somehow face I don't know, FC Nordirland or something like that. I mean, wait, Wolfie, you played one recently. Who was it?
Did you win, Wolfie?
Who is it, Wolf?
What are you talking about?
No, but I'm saying you played
Midtjylland.
against
Midtjylland.
Midtjylland. Oh, the
Sean,
one that Rashford
fuck off,
smashed
man.
up on
Say hi before you start fucking chucking names around.
Nordirland, Midtjylland.
Alright,
I
alright.
went Midtjylland.
Wolfie, I haven't seen you, by the way. Can I just say that ball wasn't all the way over the line, bro?
Thank you.
Milan.
Thank you. Do you know who
Tell
was
him.
being shameless? Can I give you one guess about it?
Why was I being shameless?
Well, bro, I
Midtjylland,
can watch the game with him.
So
Definitely
I-
no.
so-
I know he thought it
Can-
went over the line.
So can we
Thank you.
can we argue something? Yeah. So cool. The referee fucked up. Yeah. It wasn't over the line, right? All the ball. Yeah. But we obviously took our chances. But when it's them lot, when it's not a corner, when it's hit off their own player, but I don't hear Wolfie complaining about that. But they didn't capitalize on a decision that went their way. Is that my
Do you
fault?
realize how dumb you sound?
Wait. No, but it's not
I
because
know it's
not my
hard to
fault.
distinguish between
No,
your
no,
other
no.
dumb sounds,
Wait,
but do
are
you
you-
realize
are
how
you-
dumb you sound?
Honestly, I don't know what it is, but you might need another pair of glasses and probably some hearing aids because you're getting that old, yeah. You're fit. You might need to go into a home soon, yeah. The way I'm
Clean
looking
the
at
hair
it
out of it,
is let me understand this. There was a decision that was against you guys, and we capitalized on that, which isn't Man United's fault. That's the referee's fault. But when the same happens, right, in a different form, when the ball is booted at one of your players clearly and it goes over the line and you get a corner, it's the same concept. But the difference is I don't see Forest fans complaining because I was on your watch long moaning about that. So what is it? Because it was a couple, by the way, for you, not us, you. There was one where they thought that even I see one where Larman's got a tip to the finger. That should be in a corner. Didn't get given. How about in the first 5 minutes
Wolfie,
when
the fact you called it corruption?
see
killed
this is
me, I
when he's got
swear.
Maran.
Wait, Daps, Daps. Wait, hold on, Daps. Did you see the handball?
No, I didn't, Your Honour.
It wasn't a
I'm
handball.
gonna send you the handball.
It's not a handball.
It's just either way. The way this is corruption.
Yeah, I've got the video. Even another one, like when Delo clearly gets the ball with Enjoy, yeah, and it's about to be a 4 versus 2, but the referee pulls it back. I don't hear Wolfie complain about that, Mr. Consistency, Mr. Non-corruption. Come on, man, this is just dumb. It just didn't go your way.
Check your WhatsApp.
What's this about?
Apparently, a handball.
Is a handball.
It's talking about the Ahmad thing. It's not a handball.
Is this something I'm supposed to care about? Or?
No.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want you to care about it. He doesn't want you to care about it.
No, because a picture looks different. It's
a video, you dickhead. It's a video.
Yeah, it's come off his chest. He's jumped and it's come off his chest onto his feet.
I don't see the similarities.
Wolfie, who do you play tonight?
It's come off a different part of his body.
That's a handball.
Thank you.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, but it's come off
that's a mental handball.
Look where the ref is. Look again. Look where the ref is.
That's mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's mad.
So when it's come off a different part of his body,
you understand why?
No, but in game it's different.
Well, he's literally
in game it's different.
Yeah, it is
You're
because
fucking a dickhead.
I thought it was Donnarumma.
When it's come off another part of the body onto that part, yeah, and also he's jumping in air where your guy's leaning into him. There's a lot of context behind that, but you don't want to explain that.
Your player is that is one of the
man.
clearest. That's one of the
Every
clearest
time.
handballs I think I've ever seen.
And you know what? I can see why
you know what, Daps? I respect your objectivity.
No, it's still fuck Wolfie.
And the thing is, yeah, Wolfie, you're just nervous because you're sitting in 19th, you pussy. That's why you're sitting on 6 points. West Ham are above you. Burnley are above you.
Corruption. That's
Who
what
you got
I'm
next?
talking about.
That is corrupt. Now I get what you mean about corruption. Total corruption.
You know what, Daps? I respect your honesty always.
Yeah, go to the City fan shit about corruption.
Offline.
What's it called?
You can't give him a few fucking pointers. This fucking
because he can't. Why
you
can
win
the City
3
fans
games
talk
in
to
a
me
row
about
and suddenly
corruption?
he's
They
in a
didn't
title
cut the
race.
grass properly.
You in a title race? You in a title race?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Just like you. Wait, just like you was. Remember? Don't do that.
Wow.
You're the same person.
Hold on. Yeah, Wolfie, you were in a title race.
When I said title race, we were at least third and about 4 points off. Yeah.
Also,
but fucking shame.
Wait, hold on. But
everyone,
everyone's about joint fourth
where the
and third.
fuck's Hook sneaked out the back door?
Oh, you had to go.
Oh,
everyone else is about joint third or fourth these days with pretty much same shit.
A Bournemouth in a title race.
Yeah. If you are, the Bournemouth are. Tottenham, yeah, you're within points. You are.
Tottenham are, yeah.
Yeah, until this weekend.
The Wolves in a title race.
No, they're below you. They're next to you. That's your
I swear Wolves have got 2 points.
Watch them get some of the pitch now. Watch them get some
I thought we were sick. I thought we were sick when we beat them on the first day of the season.
Forest have got Leeds and then they got Liverpool away. What are we doing?
Legitimately, park your the ego thing. Is Forest in a relegation battle?
No.
Really?
Really?
Oh, I don't know.
Unless you lot are gonna sit here and tell me that Bournemouth and Sunderland are in a title race, then I'll say Forest are in a relegation battle.
Yeah, but you said the exact same time.
Who's in the relegation battle then?
So yeah. Who
Wolves, West Ham, Fulham, Leeds.
This is mental. And why aren't you?
Why aren't you then? I'm looking at the
You're in
table.
a false position, bro.
How is that a false position? Factually,
this isn't tactics, a false nine and shit, bro.
Manchester United.
Wait, hold on. You have the second worst goal difference in the whole league.
And
you're 19 and you pick 4 teams above you that are in a relegation battle.
You conceded 19 goals.
We're going to win 3 out of our next 4 games.
So you're beating Liverpool. You're beating Liverpool.
You're beating us.
We'll probably draw with you.
How many games have you won?
I doubt it.
Well, you said it.
How many games has Nottingham Forest won?
You said it within your question.
You're lucky that Burnley's got West Ham next.
You know what I would say though? Yeah. Last time you played you after international break.
One.
Yeah, Liverpool is shit after the international break. And let's face it, when Liverpool weren't shit last year, we still beat them at Anfield.
Are you even beating Leeds on the weekend?
Yeah, you're just better than Liverpool, innit?
Let me just get through fucking tonight, right? I got to deal with some fucking Austrian team tonight, right? Let me just deal with that shit.
I think that Wolves have got a better chance of staying up than you have at the moment, because I think Wolves with a new manager, without the European distraction, they can put it together.
You just worry about winning a game at home. Yeah, don't worry about my club. Worry about fucking Shite Hart Lane, mate, or whatever you call it these days. 3 points. Just win a game there, bro. Just win a game there against a non-Swedish team. or non-Scandinavian team, wherever the
we go.
fuck they were from. Just do that. Who have you got this weekend?
I mean, Copenhagen's the best of the bunch.
Who have we got
But
this
yeah,
weekend? We have
Man United.
Man United. Yeah, well, that's fine. That's no problem.
Is it at home?
Yeah, it's at home.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
fucked tonight, then.
we've beaten Man United last 4 times we played them in all comps. We've also just beaten them.
But you had an attacking
We've
manager, Sean.
also just got the FIFA on United by getting a deal from your absolute donut of an owner, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who tried to walk away from a 5-year deal. He had to put his hand in his pocket and give us 11 bar straight off the bat, 1 year into a 5-year deal. Absolute donuttery.
11 bar?
Highest order from your man.
Hold on. 11
5
bar.
years in 5, and the 6th is coming.
Hold on. 11 bar.
11 million. Bar is a name for a million.
Oh, I was thinking 11 bar is in Thai bar. Yeah, it's.
No, I was thinking bar.
nothing.
It was like, what? You got nothing.
Yeah,
I've
got like-
literally
yeah,
no idea
exactly.
what Sean said.
I got the transfer fee for fucking Richarlison.
Whichever way, whichever way Sean wants to paint it, he's got a defensive-ish manager at the
Exactly.
moment.
Conte
With people,
2.0.
do you know what I mean? It's just it's get all the kudos and hope for the
We've
best.
taken 5 wins from 5 from you in all different facets in the last 12 months.
So
Yeah,
that
but you
is-
had an attacking manager, Sean. You got a fucking dinosaur in there. Frankenstein.
You see the football we put on.
By the way, I
against
saw you
Copenhagen?
nicked my name for him on your thumbnail, bro. Don't think that
Copenhagen.
went
Whose side are you
unnoticed.
on?
Don't think that went
hold on.
unnoticed.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Are you waiting for
the amount of messages-
Bit negative.
The amount of
hold on.
messages I've had, people saying that I've copied their name for Thomas Frank, like Frankenstein wasn't like an
But I've
obvious
called him that
reference.
since his fucking time at Brentford in the Championship when the cunt was pissing me off even back then, right?
Oh, fucking hell.
I'll claim that one. I'll claim that one. And I warned
Hold
all
on.
these Spurs
You
fans
both-
about
you
this
both got
defensive,
rid of-
boring prick.
Hold on. You
can't
both
do
got rid of
attacking football and
Postecoglou.
defensive football.
You both got rid of Postecoglou, yeah?
Oh,
But
stop
you
again.
can't exactly be cussing out Thomas Frank as being a negative manager when you've got fucking Sean Dyche as your manager.
Yeah, I can, because find me a clip where I've called Sean Dyche attacking.
Well, find me a
It's
clip where I
not
call
always
Thomas
about
Frank
what it's
attacking.
always about what you said. It can also be about just actually the facts that matter. That they're
And
both
the fact
fucking.
that matter is Frankenstein not a defensive manager?
I think he's
not as bad
pragmatic.
as not as
He's
bad as
pragmatic.
Dyche. Not as bad as
No,
Dyche.
no,
Okay,
Nowhere near as bad
again,
as
why are you
Dyche.
bringing Dyche into
Dyche
it? The
is a
question
brick
was,
wall.
is Frankenstein a defensive manager?
I call him pragmatic. I think he plays-
Yeah, I'd say.
Pragmatic is the polite way of saying boring shit.
I would not. I would never.
It
Oh,
is.
do you know what? I'll
It
be
is.
real. I'll say
Pragmatic is
last season when we played Brentford at the Etihad, yeah, they fucking put it on us. They fully put it on us. I don't think they are. I don't think
we need
Brentford
to,
under Frank were
Yeah,
that.
but Brentford
that
had a
defensive.
better team
Oh,
than
there
he
we
does
go.
now
So
at Spurs.
pragmatic. So he played to his strengths. Wolfie, I can school you on the English language if you want, but pragmatic does not mean defensive. It means playing to your strengths.
No,
It
no,
means
no. I said boring
generation.
shit football is what it means. I said it's a polite way of saying boring shit football.
And it's not boring shit football though. Look what
You
he's doing
don't think
against Copenhagen.
Thomas Frank has played
that's
boring shit
Copenhagen.
football this season?
I think thus far this season he has played.
What was your XG against Chelsea?
This
Well,
is
apparently
good.
it was
I'm
0.05 when he went to 0.1. So yes, shambolic.
0.05.
How many points have
Yeah.
Forest got?
Everyone
6.
gets 0.05 on kick.
Oh, Wolfie,
Thomas Frank
you
will
are
play-
shameless.
Thomas
I
Frank will
swear
play the
down.
cards as he's. As
All
he
right,
tells
Daps. Even under Cooper, we never got 0.05 as our XG.
Bro,
I mean, that is the most
you're talking
shameless
XG.
stat
Me and you
I've
don't
ever
talk.
seen.
I don't XG, bro. You get a penalty and you get 1 XG. Like
Exactly, and
No,
they
you
can
get
even do that.
0.75.
0.05.
It's a weird.
How many
stat. It's
shots
weird.
did you have on target against Chelsea at home?
None.
You've got 6 points.
No,
for
one,
fuck's
one,
sake.
one.
One. Yeah,
Wasn't
one.
enough.
Fuck.
It's against
Oh, that-
Chelsea. This is the thing.
I beat
With-
Chelsea.
Like, we're talking about voodoo, hoodoo, and records here. Against Chelsea, Tottenham have something that just it makes us go like we're weak at the knees. Against Manchester clubs,
We get
Yeah.
stand up.
we own
Stand
Manchester.
up.
We own Manchester.
Good. All right, what
Bro,
about
they
Bournemouth?
stop
They
when,
got a
when,
video
when
of you.
Tottenham come into town. Piccadilly stops up on fucking Vaseline. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I like that, Sean, because it's weird little season where we always go to Anfield and ain't won in like 10 years or something, like 9 years, and we go get the W there. Or Brighton coming to our own gaff and we win there where we ain't. They've also got a similar record. So it's like just because the law, the man says, "Oh, you beat us 4 times in one season," that's under one manager.
What happens?
Realistically,
What happens when you play
actually,
Forest?
3 of
You
them.
haven't beaten in the last 5. What happened then?
Yeah, we drew.
What
We should have
happened
won.
to that
Like, is what it.
zero?
We didn't know. Usually you beat us, but we gained a point. That's where I'm just looking at it. Unfortunately,
Did you say when you went to Anfield. Is that what you said? You win.
Yeah, we don't win there in the last 9 years. But guess what? Shit changes.
They don't do
I-
Spurs.
I
Last
just-
year.
We went to Anfield and we had.
I
one
George-
fifty
I-
When did it
matches.
change, though? When did it change?
George, you're typing very fast, by the way. Come on, man, take a touch.
Yeah,
Bro.
George is.
Take a touch, bro. You said 3 messages in the last like 20 seconds.
Fucking hell, George.
Don't talk about
Shit, I'm
Harry's
late, I need
team.
to jump.
I've seen
But
every
yeah.
other message. A message from George. A chat.
So
from
what? So,
George.
Kaz, so you're saying that you're coming to our ground and you're taking home the points? Is that what you're saying?
3-point lane. Just because you've had it nice for the last couple. I'm sorry, but Mbumo likes playing you lot. So does Cunha, to be fair.
If we're being
And-
honest,
and
this
we-
is
and-
Our entire
Fast as
fan
well.
base, when we see a fixture that has a Manchester in the name, wherever home or
Wait.
away, it's not.
Why
a
are you
problem.
looking at pictures of man's chest hair?
I don't
You're
care what
sitting
you've
there
got.
pointing to one player, going, "Oh, he's done well."
Oh,
at
I love-
when he played
No,
against
you know that was a
Therefore,
dad
that's
joke,
the rationale
innit?
for the win.
Yeah, so
Now,
funny.
Bayern
And he just came and
all
sat
over
back
you.
down as well. So he went
Oh,
away.
my
I love this,
My
Sean. But
brethren used to have a lyric
when-
that said, "You're not a swinger from Manchester.
when
you
I'm
just
here,
swing on a
when
man's
I'm
chest hair."
hearing, when I'm hearing stuff about, oh, put Van der Ven up front, oh, put him left back, oh, use him to his strengths, oh, Van der Ven, when he's your top goal, your centre back, your top goal scorer, should say everything you need to know about your team right now.
Yeah,
No,
it says that
we're
we're
being
versatile, we're unpredictable, and we have threats
No,
from.
you're
every-
pragmatic, Sean. You're pragmatic.
We beat Kobe. It's like when these
can't
lot.
figure us out.
It's
We're as
like-
likely to
what
score
do you-
from a
wait,
centre
wait.
back breaking through
We-
the lines
we
as we
couldn't-
are from a striker that's putting the ball in the top bins. It
All
doesn't
right,
matter.
yeah.
We've got
All right,
challenges and threats all over the park, and you have nothing.
Yeah, for yourself. See, the thing is, you say we, but that we was under Ange. The we under Frank is completely different at this point in time. Yeah. Oh, that word. Yeah. It doesn't matter how you want to label it. You've done it under a different manager. There's no we. It's something brand new. You know, against Copenhagen, it's like Liverpool when they smashed Frankfurt. Thought Wirtz was back, Liverpool were back, and all of a sudden they get fucked up by Brentford on the weekend.
That's the copium that I.
Have you seen the plans against Madrid? So
That is the copium that I tried to spin when.
In Europe, you might be a little bit better than you are going to be in the league.
We always lose to Chelsea, but this manager, this team, in 2025, we haven't lost to Chelsea, and look what happened. You know,
Yeah, but
Your
Sean, have you ever
manager-
considered that
and it will
your
be on
team might?
Saturday as well.
Have you ever considered your team just might be a little bit more suited to slow ball in the Champions League or just European football in general, which has suited you lot? Not to this far, anyways. You've done okay,
Mate,
right?
we
Just like
skipped in the league.
Bodo
Yeah,
Glimt
but-
absolutely schooled them.
no, wait, hold on.
Monaco
After this,
schooled them.
I'm making
after-
out like we're down where Wolfie is. We're
You
sixth
will-
in the
I-
league.
I-
You
I
should
don't-
be. You
don't
should
worry,
be.
you won't be there yet. But
Do me a favour.
after my weekend against you lot, you will
You know
be
what?
within
know what?
Newcastle's range.
Wait, Sean,
and
who's
stuff like
scoring
that.
from you from your attackers this weekend?
This game has a draw written all
Go on,
over
I dare you to say anyone but
Written all over
Kudus.
Who's going to
Even
score
Judas.
goals for us?
Yeah. Which attacker's scoring for you this weekend?
Kolo Muani?
Oh, what, after the 2 sitters he missed.
Nah,
Hey,
nah,
how does
Sean,
he
Sean,
miss
your
that?
quality.
Xavi,
Sean,
poor
I forgot
Xavi
about your
Simmons, man.
sarcasm.
You
Xavi
can't
Simmons
see-
finally could have
And
done
I'm not
something, man, and he misses
Can't
from
be
6
shameless.
yards.
I've got something even more shameless for you. People are sleeping on Wilson Odebear. I'm calling him Heisenbear from now on. You know why? Because he is chemistry personified. That guy is the matchmaker. He is a deal breaker.
Well-
This guy connects
Bro,
the
I
dots.
didn't understand a word of what you've just said in the last 10 seconds. You're way
don't have
too
to,
clever
bro. You
for
don't
me,
have
bro.
to. You
I'm
don't
just,
have to.
it sounded.
When we come to
I
Manchester-
will tell you, it
when we
sounded
come to
quality.
Heisenbergers
It
from
sounded,
Breaking Bad.
Sean, it sounded top tier. I'm just thick.
Okay,
Right, that's what it is.
that's a
Wait.
you problem, not
Oh,
me.
yeah.
bro.
Wait,
So,
hold
Sean,
on.
very nice. You deflected away from answering. Which of your attackers is scoring your goals this weekend?
He said
Yeah,
Odebear.
listen, first and foremost,
Van
it
der
could
Ven.
be Kudus.
Van
It
der
could
Ven.
be. It could be. It could
Van der
be.
It could be Kudus. How many goals has
It could
Kudus
be
got this
Odebear,
season?
It could be Xavi. But you know what? The beautiful thing is, mate, is that you're cherry picking an
Xavi.
area of the pitch because you know that the
Very
obvious
Xavi.
answer is somewhere else.
Yeah,
right?
cool
We have
story.
midfielders that can score goals. Polinia, the number
Another
6.
defense. How many? That's not
He's
sustainable.
a defensive player.
Goals and assists this
Casemiro.
season.
I think Casemiro's got this, if not something similar. No.
Has he?
Yeah, I believe so. I think he's
Have
got
you
a few
got
goals.
Palhinha?
Palhinha's got one goal. One goal in the
Because
Premier
what
League.
about Benton
6
Cole?
goals this season. We don't need
What
to
about
rely
him?
on our attackers.
Benton
We
Cole.
don't
You
need
said
to.
yesterday that he loves to go again.
Yeah, you know what he does, man. I can't. This prick just loves showing up. This
Who does
fucking
it?
weird
Benton
Uruguayan bastard.
Bro, we just need to
Benton
accept as Manchester clubs that these fucking North
Wait, these-
London
Look, they've
big
had a
cop
lot of time.
cunts. Yeah. Just
Mate.
fucking.
They've already lost more games at their new stadium than Arsenal lost at the Emirates. Like, I'm not trying to hear all this
That's
stuff
right,
about
it's
Spurs. Do you know what I mean? It's horrendous. Like, I'm not trying to hear none of that crap. Spurs are look, they're just typical whipping boys. You've had a little purple patch
You know when you
That's
call
it.
you know when you call a bird ugly, yeah, but you can't draw her.
We
That's
always
what we're doing right now.
Wait. If we go back here, look, it's like what you've done for me recently, yeah. So recently, yeah, we have lost at your stadium. Cool. We've drawn at your stadium. I think it was
lost
2-2.
5 times
You
against
lost
them.
6-1 at their stadium.
Yeah,
I'm beating in 8
no,
against you. I'm beating
But no.
against your
But
place,
if
you
we
come
go
out,
off,
it doesn't matter.
no, wait. But if we go off just a decade, 5 years, whatever you want to do, yeah, we have your number. No matter how you want to look at it.
A decade ago.
Within.
5 minutes ago, you were trying to dismiss my point because you were
you
saying that our last
because you done it recently doesn't not mean any. It does
Now
not mean
you-
that
now
the
you're
whole
going back
outlook's the
10
same.
years. Listen, when we play against a Manchester team, it's like going out and finding
We
Bond
beat you at
food.
Old Trafford.
You're
Don't
gonna
forget
get
it.
late.
You beat us
You know
once
you're
there, like
getting
in
late.
how long?
Okay?
Don't get
We
it.
have no problem against teams from
You have
Manchester.
no problem not winning
It's
trophies
not
either, but
an
here we are,
issue.
man. Once in a decade.
Bro,
Hey,
you
Sean,
know
Sean,
what?
he did this to me
Sometimes you
last
just
week,
go own
and I
it.
gave him the same argument. You ain't beat me in 5. I don't care. I
don't
got
care.
Amarim.
Yeah.
Amarim's my guy.
I
All
never
this
said
shit,
that, but
yeah.
I
And
never
then-
said that.
The only thing I'd worry about, Sean, is how corrupt they're going to be with the refs. So just make sure those
You're
refs
talking
aren't
to a
guided.
person that's owned, but never mind.
Listen. Or what I would say to you, Wolfie, is that the man who defends Marinakis talking about corruption, I think there's a little bit of like pot kettle black there. That geezer's
I
got
think
more
that's
than-
really harsh to say on
know
a
what
guy
you were
who
gonna
just
say.
donated 10 grand for the hero that
Oh,
stopped the
is that-
victim
is that
of
it,
the
right?
Huntington
Oh,
train
yeah.
thing. And
Yeah,
he's
get
also
your
giving
rainbow
them
flags
free
out,
season
man.
tickets
That's
for
right,
That's
next
why I
season.
stopped.
Is that corrupt? Is that corrupt or is that honourable?
It's a nice, no, it's a lovely tax write-off.
No,
But
no. Let's be.
go and look into what you did with those ships.
Bro, go and look at all the big and go and look at all the big drug dealers over the years. Like,
Geezer
what was
is
it?
a wild
Nine's
fella.
going out and buying the whole of the ends trainers, bro. It's
Right,
what
big up
corrupt-
Iron.
it's what people do, bro.
And this guy's
I'm pretty
got the
certain
freaking Lewis
American
family, man.
gangster
Let's not dig
Frank
into the
Lucas
Lewis
did
family
something
and their
similar,
freaking
bro. It's
incestual nature
Hey,
as
let's
well.
not get into
Let's
the
not do that,
Levy
man.
family.
Marinakis is
Levy,
the
yeah.
Robin Hood.
Yeah, man. Just the name alone is crazy. But anyways, let's keep it moving.
But I
Smash
gotta
the
go.
likes. Yeah, smash the likes if you don't mind, people.
It was,
oh, Wolfie,
Well,
fuck you.
love
Good
you
luck
too.
tonight, Wolfie. Good luck tonight.
Cheers.
Wait, actually, Kaz, I've got a bone to put with that. I heard you say 4-1 yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting the Kidavelli treatment, 100%. You're getting punched up, bro. You're getting
No.
punched up. Huh?
You know,
Bro, huh?
Sats, even if you beat us, yeah, it'll be by like a goal or two.
No.
You
I'm
won't match us.
not on that, bro. 4-1.
Fair. I'm going 2-2. I think we get a draw at you, though. I think we will get something. Because we both know when we go to each other's ground, last year you could say it was an anomaly, it was a bad City, you're banging form, Haaland just doing Haaland things. But I still think we can get you. I watched the Dortmund game and the Bournemouth game, and if they had a bit more quality, our attackers right now aren't firing all cylinders. We got a bit more confidence. That Madrid game has done us the world of good because Kaz will tell you, I didn't think we'll get a draw in that game. The performance we put in, I think the morale's high, and I think we'll get a draw. That doesn't bode well for either of us with Arsenal.
We ain't get. Yeah, I hear you. I'm not getting the draw. We're winning.
Yeah.
I'm
Fair,
kind of.
but I
Bro,
think we're getting a
I'm
draw.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
You're up for this one, innit? You're up for this one. And I think
Bro,
you know,
I'm at the casino. I've got all my stack, and I'm throwing it on this game because if we don't win this game, then I'll go. Yeah, you know what? We're not ready to. I'm not going to say we're not in the title race still because
So
you
will
never
you
know
throw
what's
the
going
towel
to
in if
happen.
you
No,
doesn't win this game?
bro. Towel don't get thrown in until points you can't catch up.
see,
Simple
me
as
and
that.
you're the same. Actually,
So,
I've got
bro,
10 points.
I've been there against them, man. I've been, and remember, this was when I talk about United, by the way, and being 8 points behind them with 6 games to go. Everyone has to remember, I'm not talking about this Man United. I'm talking about that was Alex Ferguson, Wayne Rooney,
yeah.
Ferdinand, Evra, all them man there. Yeah. Now, if we can catch up with them in 6 games with 8 points, yeah, you have to stay in it. But if we don't beat Liverpool this weekend, then I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Arsenal very much are like they're already the favourites, but it'll just be like, yeah. But and maybe I am on this one doing the YouTube thing a little bit, but I just
All right.
I've got a feeling like at the moment, I don't know, this season generally with my feelings, they come quite good. I said we beat Dortmund 4-1, by the way. And we beat
You know
them
what you
4-1.
also said, and you got pelters for it, that you had a funny feeling about the Villa game and you
Villa
lost
game.
the
Villa
game.
game.
So,
Villa game.
I'm getting
Hey,
predictions.
I'd agree, by the way. I can sound like Grizz at times because I stutter a bit.
Oh, yeah. And my
But
500,
I don't say that I don't stutter. That's the difference.
my $500 has Spurs beating United. Wolfie's a loser. But I'll send them 199.
You know that game's got a 1-1 draw written all over it, by the way.
Maybe.
Which game?
But
What, them and Tottenham?
Spurs United.
I just think it's cheeky.
Bro, I
think
can't
it's cheeky.
lie. I'm looking forward to Cherky coming off the bench, yeah, in the 65th minute and just fucking having fun with you, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm looking forward to Chiesa coming off the bench and having fun with you.
Wait. Oh, Chiesa's gonna get your one goal. Yeah, you're right. But I'm gonna be thinking clean. He's gonna stop the clean sheet. I hear what you're saying.
None of us have put it past him coming on and actually backing.
Well, every game I think Chiesa's walking up to Slot going, Slot, they start today, and Slot go, no, we go, okay, and just walk off like fucking, oh, he's mad. But I do think, I don't think Cherky starts, by the way. I think I don't think Cherky starts.
Don't fix us not broken.
Actually, no, I tell a lie. He didn't start yesterday. Cherky will be starting in his weird false 9 position. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that, by the way, on your game last night, I know you don't rate Savio, but you admit he had a better
Yeah, it was cold.
game.
It was cold.
Yeah. He had a better game.
So against Villarreal, right? So that before our 2 last Champions League games, I've literally a show I've done an hour before both games. I've cooked him. Yeah. Last time, everyone's like, see, he was quality. I don't think he was quality against Villarreal. I think he was okay. Yeah. I can't lie. Yesterday he cooked. I admit it. And that doesn't mean I want him to fucking start against Liverpool, though. He had a good game. I think Doku had a good game, but Foden was just unplayable.
When he's in that mood, he just is.
Oh, this 8th Foden, yeah? Because the one thing people have said this season is that people have been like, oh, Foden's not really doing much. Now, if you watch City this season, yeah, Foden has been. But he's now the pre-assist guy, right? Because he's playing a deeper role. If he now starts adding to that what he did 2 seasons ago, which is those type of goals, then fucking hell. Yeah. Looking good. And by the way, also Nico Gonzalez looked quality as well again. He just sits in front of the defense and just breaks everything up.
Even O'Reilly again. I couldn't. Someone told me the other day he's naturally a 10. I couldn't. Well,
He came through as a cam.
I thought he was a DM because of his height and stature. I thought he was naturally a DM playing left back.
Yeah, it was a cam, bro. Cam. But because of his physique and his size, Pep thought, you know what, he might be. And initially, Pep said he could be Rodri's cover as a DM, but then somehow he ended up on the left. It's working. It's mad when you actually think about it. Him and Lewis Skelly, all of a sudden, England have got 2 good left backs coming through at last.
Yeah,
and neither of them are left backs, by the way.
No, yeah, Skelly's more of an
25 version.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad comparison. Cherky's the 25 version of Santi Cazorla. Left foot, right foot, midgets, kind of. Even though Cherky's not even a midget.
You know what?
Just looks like one.
You know when you've got a player, yeah, and like. When Cherky picked up that ball yesterday, I knew he was scoring. You know, when you've got someone, you just think, yeah, you know, this ball's ending up in the back of the net. He's cooking, man. He's showing Verts. And we made the right decision after all. I was wrong because I wanted Verts over Cherky, 100%.
You know what? You lot are gonna laugh here. I genuinely believe, I'm going to put money on it. I genuinely believe Verts gets his first Premier League goal this Sunday. I genuinely believe
it's written in the stars, isn't it? It's written in the stars. It is.
Wait, you being sarcastic or you?
No. It's actually written in the stars.
He's probably not even going to start.
I mean, looking at his shooting, I don't know if he will bag, but
I think he's going to drop gap. What he did against Madrid, I think he's going to play him left side, and he's going to keep McAllister, Gravenberch, and Szoboszlai. I think he's going to keep it that way for now, and I would as well. To be fair.
You know what's
will Kirkhead start?
No. If he does,
go on, bro. Go on.
You know what though, Daps? He will come on and probably do something. Go rat it.
Bro, it's like you know when you were younger and there was that slush bag, yeah. That you wanted to know if she was at. Everyone wanted to know if she was at the party. That's Kirkhead.
And then you're upset when
bro, and she gets 4. She's got a 4 body count every party.
A slush bag.
Slush bag. Cum bucket. Whatever you want to call it.
Sounds like
classy girl.
Sounds like Chelsea's back line giving it out. They got absolutely. Did you not watch the game? Anyone watch the game yesterday?
Oh, they fucking fell apart, man.
Who?
It was
Chelsea
fucking horrible.
yesterday. They were,
Yeah.
oh my
It
word.
gets worse
They were
from
lucky,
here.
they were lucky to
Wolves will
walk
get
away with that
something.
draw, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they were lucky to get a draw as well.
Yeah.
They were awful.
Qarabag are doing bits in the
But all their
Champions League.
defenders, they're wing backs as well. Both wing backs.
Yeah, the left wing back, the left centre back in particular, and
Oh, yeah.
left
you
back,
know
left
what?
centre back, left winger was just on, and that number 10, whatever his name is.
You look, I'm seeing
I
some
don't
Chelsea
know.
fans stick it on Maresca. That's got nothing to do with Maresca. That 11 was good enough to beat that Qarabag team. They were good enough to beat that Qarabag team. And you even went one goal ahead. And you know what, I think it gets worse for Chelsea. I'm not saying Wolves win, but I think they get a result this weekend. Chelsea are just that team that will drop points in games that they're not supposed to. And I think this weekend it carries on. Wait, have Wolves appointed their manager yet? Or is it still interim? Or have they appointed a new manager?
Not sure yet.
Not yet. They haven't.
Sure.
They turned Wolves over last season, didn't they? Was it something like 8-1 or something mad? Mad score last year, Chelsea against Wolves. Yeah. They battered them, bro. Remember, Noni had a sick game, got something like... Bro, they battered Wolves last season.
Oh, you mean away from... Yeah. Noni got like a hat trick, didn't
Yeah.
Away from her, yeah, I remember. I thought you meant at the bridge.
It's mad, because I saw some Wolves fans in Portugal, in a pub in Portugal before the season started, right? So in the summer. And I said, we got you first game of the season. And they said, yeah, mate. They said, you'll absolutely batter us. We're getting relegated this season. I go, really? He goes, yeah. They were already calling it at the start of the season. They were going, yeah, we're really fucking bad. Really bad. I think it's about time for Wolves, though. Sometimes it gets to a point where like clubs are given a certain amount of time in the Premier League and it's like, do something to show us that you deserve to stay in this league. And Wolves have been floating about. They had their little period under Nuno, to be fair, but no.
They're
You
doing
know
the
what? I actually
Burnley.
want Wolves to stay up because if they do, they used to have that relationship with George Mendes, the super agent, that would bring in all of their all of that talent from Portugal and Spain, right? Like they get all of that the young talent coming through, then they move on. Now they've got John Textor's looking to buy their football club, the ex-Palace part owner. He's got debts up to his eyeballs so that you can make an argument you shouldn't get into bed with him. But he owns Botafogo, he owns Lyon, he owns Molenbeek, and he was trying to get in bed with Marinakis, and Marinakis told him to do one. But if John Textor does take over, or at least buy a slice out of the Fosun group, then his plan is to move all these relationships basically all these players out of South America that he's got connections with through that whole network into the Premier League. And Wolves is the perfect club to be the recipient of that because they're a team that has like a massively disproportionate Spanish, South American, Portuguese speaking.
Portuguese.
Historically. But all that goes away if Wolves go down. And I think it'd be really cool to see some of these talents come through, like out of Botafogo, out of Palmeiras, out of Paranese, all those guys. 21-year-olds coming in, the Ryans out of Vasco da Gama. They could easily come to Wolves as their stepping stone into the Premier League. But all that disappears. John Textor won't take over there.
Yeah, that's true.
So it'd be a cool little cool story to see play out.
There have been a few players come through Wolves, isn't there?
Yeah,
Been loads of players that have come through Wolves.
By the way, actually, Mateus Nunes has come good as a fucking fullback.
Yeah,
weirdly.
Champions of Europe, we know you do know who you're talking to, innit?
Who's saying that?
The top cheese, the guy that says he's gonna put $500 on, but send him $1.99 super chat. Make it make sense. Anyways, Champions of Europe, I like big up. You won the Prince of your Princes of Europe, I suppose, right? But
you won a European.
There's a good, not that long ago to be under Mourinho, I suppose. If you want to flex that, I don't even want to flex that. My whole thing is just like there's a reason why certain clubs or all clubs don't sing this type of shit at our ground or when we go there, isn't it? Because it's just, I mean, even West Ham, I think West Ham don't even glorify their, Chelsea fans and Tottenham fans glorify their shitty little wins in Europe more than West Ham fans.
United, they're not off their perch a little bit. Like if you're someone that I don't know
if we're off their perch, what are you then?
No, I know what Spurs are. Right? I know what
exactly. That's all I need to know.
Champions of Europe. Yeah. You know what you are.
We're champions of Europe. But but we won trophies. Up in my generation, right? Like, I'm 41.
Oh,
so if you're around that age and you were like 6, 7, 8 years old and you were picking a football team, and the football team, like your dad didn't support football, so you had to pick a team, you were a glory hunter, right? You either followed your dad's lineage or you were a glory hunter. And you picked Manchester United. And under the Alex Ferguson era, you guys were treated, and you got so much love, so much so much silverware to write home about. But those kids that are coming up now that are 7, 8 years, are they really picking Manchester United?
Funny enough,
United anymore?
I don't know.
City. I'm telling you,
I don't know. I don't know the masses of billions of people. Unfortunately, I don't know millions of people. I know about hundreds of people. I don't know. No one actually knows. They pick this shit based off the followings of your social media. No one really knows. But if I'm gonna go off pre-season, if I'm gonna go off pre-season, I think we're fine.
Dad's an avid supporter. They'll follow their dad's suggestion, or they'll pick the team that's doing the best.
And so many of the people that have grown up that are now my age, that are now dads and stuff like that support United or whatever. 29 going on 30. So people that have kids, they're a little bit older.
You're not really going on 30 yet.
I am in like 2 months.
You still look young. You still like 20.
Really?
I'm in 3 months as it goes. So yeah,
it's not this year, is it?
You and Monts look like babies, both of you.
But I'm not saying. But the thing is, I know what United ain't the greatest right now and all this bullshit. But one thing I know is it's better to be a United fan even at this stage than a fucking Spurs supporter who is a lifetime of pain. Like I tell my granddad all the time, it's like you're basically 90 years of age. You've actually seen the league title fair to you. You've actually seen a couple of the old Europa Leagues fair to you. You've seen the actual couple FA Cups as well, fair play to you.
So guess what? Fans that are coming up now are either because their dad supports them or they're from Tottenham, or that sort of North London area, not because they're successful.
Or they like concerts.
Yeah. So where do you live?
Or they love go-karting.
So where do you live?
Yeah, that's it.
Where do I live?
Or NFL.
I live in Surrey,
or Beyonce, or boxing.
50 yards from Tottenham.
Yeah, and now you don't. So when you eventually have kids and stuff, they're not going to support Tottenham.
Ways to fill up pint glasses.
They're not.
If I have kids, they'll be my children. So I'll make sure.
No, they shouldn't. They'll be glory hunters, right?
Sean, I knew you were clever.
They'll be glory hunters, though, no, because they recently won a European trophy, and they should be supporting something local like Woking or whatever. No, or Chelsea.
You completely ignore my point. I'm saying there's 3 reasons you support a football club. It's either your geography, it's either because your dad tells you who to support, or because of who's being the most successful team at the time.
Facts, I agree.
Yeah,
reasons.
Yeah, no, and now it's like if people want to support something else, it's up to them. I'm not changing.
It is very acceptable for me. All 3 of those are acceptable up until a certain age. I think if you as a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old kids, maybe 10's starting to push it a little bit. Nah, my daughter's not 10 yet. Yeah, up to the age of 10, I feel like if you choose a team because they're playing the best football, I wouldn't label you a glory supporter. If you're over the age of 10 and start deciding, I would. And if you switch, obviously, if you do the switch, then fucking full-on glory supporter. But I don't think a little kid who's like 6 or 7 going, "Oh, I really like this team because ultimately, it's the best team."
Glory hunting is just like you realise it later. But the teams that play the best football, the teams that are on telly the most back in the day, the teams
exactly
are the teams that you're gonna see the most, and you might have
100%. Sean, I'll, as a prime example, before City won the league, you couldn't get any City merchandise down here. The minute we won the league, it was fucking everywhere. The minute you start winning, you're pushed in everyone's faces. Whereas before that,
I don't understand. I couldn't chase glory at 4 or 5 years old. My brothers put them on TV and all this. It was forced behavior. Not my dad. My dad tried his hardest, bless him, but Millwall was never going to cut it, really. Even if I did go there and be all like, do you know what I mean?
When I say glory hunting, what I mean is like the team that you're seeing the most, the team that's spoken about the most, the team that's doing the best, the team that all of that shit. It's what you realise later is essentially glory hunting. But like when I grew up,
I can't now
because they were winning everything.
Yeah, but now in 10 years where we've been shit and not winning nothing, I mean, I could jump ship. That's a glorious.
You're going to build a 100,000 seater stadium, and in 10 years' time, it's going to be hard.
Wait, trust me, when it comes to filling out a stadium, go look at it. We always fill out, mate. It don't matter what it is, no matter how shit we are. Do you know what I mean? We're still the loudest, pretty much. You know what I mean? Wave fans are the best. Mate, it is what it is, isn't it? It don't matter where you're from or whatever. 10 years of a bad spell don't mean shit. If it's about 30 years, I'll say so.
When we said
I don't think it does.
Last thing I'll say. The price
if it's so bad.
the price of the tickets to go and watch football at places like Tottenham, right? And I'm an advocate for this being sorted out. Away tickets being capped at 30 quid is a good thing, but it only helps the people that have got enough season ticket points or whatever to be able to get them. But when you're paying 80, 90 quid to go and watch Tottenham against Copenhagen, the stadium's half empty. And what they need to do, because they are literally pricing out the when there's not a huge amount of demand. If you are someone that's got you've got a normal job, you're 40 years old, and you've got a couple of kids, they can't go and see Tottenham because the dad can't afford 400 quid for a night out for him, the mum, and the 2 kids. It's a massive problem. You need to be always having one eye on the next generation of your fan base. And unfortunately, because of the kind of Netflix generation where everyone's thinking about the immediacy and not a lot more, like that stuff's out of the equation. But there's no kids at Tottenham games anymore. I don't know what it's like at Arsenal.
Yeah, but that's like up north as well.
Sorry,
That's up north as well.
It's $1 and cents world, though. That's just shit the way it is nowadays, man.
Bayesian, if as an Arsenal fan you don't care about Manchester City, yeah, that might be where you're going very fucking wrong, bro, because you've lost fucking multiple league titles to us. So you should care about a team. As far as this whole no one cares about City, bro, no one cares about any team apart from their own. You do realise that? Like, I lie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like it's no one cares. The whole and there's this whole no one cares about City. It's almost like over the last like 6-7 years. Yeah, it's not Cass. Yeah, we've both got caps on today, but I wear glass. I'm specs, right? But when people say no one cares about City, you do realise it's kind of like a desperate last swing out, yeah, when you're getting battered. That's what it's like. It's like, bro, there's some you can't talk about, and now to be fair, you're better than that. Like Arsenal actually better than that. You don't need to do that swing out no more. It's a weird narrative to have, like to be obsessed with whether people care about City or not. Like respectfully, fucking, I don't care about any of your teams. It's a weird narrative.
I like that. Pick up your grandmother, man.
About what?
I like these stories, to be fair.
What was that, a certain extent about what?
I was going to say, wouldn't you say to a certain extent that obviously I care about my club the most, but I care about kind of what my rivals are doing because
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If as an Arsenal fan you're claiming you don't care about City, yeah, then you're looking at the wrong thing, bro. Like because I'll be honest, I speak about Arsenal a lot. Why? Because they're fucking top of the league, bro. Like that should be the team you care about the most. It's like I want to stop this team from fucking winning the league, so I care about them.
I think it changes season by season because right now I only care about 3 teams: myself, Arsenal, and City. Chelsea and United and Spurs and that I'm not going to really care about. United to a certain extent because I hate them, but that's different. But like you're only really going to care about your competitors, really.
And you don't really care about them. It's just you keep an eye on them, hoping they
lose. Keep an eye on them.
But this whole no one cares, just City win the league. Yeah, you wouldn't care. You're a fucking Arsenal fan. Like you want to think nothing about nothing.
Yeah, but
nothing to do with City winning the league.
You got to keep tabs on them. But you got to keep tabs on everyone. If you want to know how you truly look as Arsenal, like I'm an Arsenal fan through and through, but I still watch City. I still watch Chelsea. I still watch Liverpool, regardless how they're playing. I watch them because if they start coming up, it's like, fuck, right? What am I going to see when we play them? It's not about caring about them, just like you said, Dabs, but you got to keep an eye on them a little bit. You can't be sitting there going, oh, we're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fucking wonderful.
Can we go back to Sean? Can we go back to Sean about not being able to fill out his glorious stadium because of London? And in this, like, are we going to act like in the north, it's not just as bad, if not like worse when it comes to even pay rates and all that kind of stuff, but they still manage to fill it out. Just saying.
Who does?
The northern lot, Etihad's filled out, Manchester's filled out, United, Old Trafford, and one at Liverpool's filled out, but they have worse rates of pay, and it's also just as bad.
How much? Sorry, but first and foremost, Manchester City Stadium was known as the Empty Had for years.
But come on, Sean, you're 41.
Come on,
man.
I'm
saying just like the logic is that back in the day, Manchester City's fan base isn't as big.
No, it's not. It's not. Manchester's core local fan base is about 35,000.
But it's much bigger than it would have been had it not been for your success in the last 10 years. Right?
City's fan base of game-going fans because of the age, to be game-going fans is nowhere near the size of Arsenal's, right? And if any Arsenal fans now feel like they've got a trophy and they've lifted it, congratulations, right? But like that is the truth. Like you can simply go and look at the facts. Man City's average in the third tier of English football was 32,000. So that kind of tells you what our core fan base is.
Yeah, right? you have a hyper loyal local fan base, and now you're starting to catch up with others
because local fan base is huge.
10 years.
Yeah, Tottenham's local fan base is big.
Yeah, Tottenham's is massive.
Local, not
local.
just global, just over in South Korea.
I need to dip.
Yeah, so do I.
All right, we gotta go.
Love to both of you, by the way.
Love people going over to Deddy's channel. So if any Spurs fans want to jump over, go back your club before I destroy it.